Looks pretty good to me. A lot of land, but we can work through it. Start with a layer here. Pathway on white next turn. Tapland Valley, okay. Here comes Companion. Draw a card. More lands, a lot of land. Skyclave app ready for the 2-drop. Let's see if we get a 2-mana 3/3 wolf here. Hopefully it's not Ranger class. Okay, cool. We can app that. And we hit a Chariot. Very nice. Here comes the app. Take the big bad wolf away. Give him back a 2/2 eventually. Opponent is a little light on snow mana right now. We're not going to see removal Blizzard Brawl for a couple turns here. Troll comes out. Fine. Well, just going like this. We'd love to see a little bit of non-land coming up, but nothing this turn. No attacks into here. Oddity. Interesting. Alright, are we trading anything is the question. We'd love to keep the Chariot around. We have nothing going on this next turn so far. I think we might take 8 this turn. Both have Trample, sadly. I think no blocks. Sadly. It's pretty bad this turn. We need to draw into something next turn. Drop to 12. That's tough. We need something that's not a land right now. That is actually not terrible. We could Skyclave app, give him back a 2/2, take the troll. That's gonna do something this turn. Alright. Let's do it like this. Definitely you. I think we leave back the cat to double block the next person. We could probably get in with the companion. I don't think we'll need it. Get a cat. Okay. Drop the circle. Ends here. And, oh yeah, blink the Chariot or blink the app. I guess blink the app's fine. Alright, let's take the troll this time. They get back at 2/2, but now we have 2 cat tokens we can trade with the Oddity. We'll see if they have removal, but we're doing okay right now. Other option is to make a bunch of cat tokens, which could have also been pretty good. Okay, that's not that scary. Not yet, at least. Okay, we do see a Blizzard Brawl. It goes there, though. That's fine. We still have double block cats ready for the Oddity. They get back a 3/3. No trample this time. Okay. I think we're trading here. We have 1 cat left. We need more power and toughness on the battlefield, though. We can't attack with the Chariot this turn anyway, because we don't want to run smack into the adversary. So I think we do it like this. Okay. It's possible we power up the layer this turn to block. That's quite reasonable. Yeah, especially given that draw. Okay, so no attacks here. Alright, let's blink you. Gets more blockers, okay. So we can power up layer for 4, which blocks any of these guys. If it survives, Ranger class, okay. Not that scary yet. We will want to deal with that at some point. Bosiju could be a nice draw. Tap land. Alright, opponent has slowed down a little bit. Level up now. We prefer not to lose the layer, because this coming turn we can Amirius Call. And then make some angels now. Put the counter there. Okay. Alright, so what we really want to do this turn is, again, we could block one of them. We could just block the adversary, I suppose. Do we need the companion? Not necessarily. We're going to be fine on angels, so I think we do it like this, actually. Then this coming turn, we just play Miri's Call and get in with the Chariot for 4. Then we lose the Chariot, actually, which is pretty bad. Is there any way not to lose the Chariot? Not yet. Okay. Still, I think this is fine. As long as we can blink the Chariot every turn, it's not that bad. Down to 9. My turn here. More land, yo. Okay. Well, we know what we're doing this turn. Yeah, we have plenty of white. Okay, but we can't afford to throw away the Chariot, so end here. Blink you. More cat tokens. Feels good. We're surviving off this massive flood. Just getting there off a teleportation value. Opponent's going to level up the Ranger class, though, and then we're going to have to move a little more quickly than we have been moving. Opponent has their own Chariot as well. That's annoying, but our Chariot gets blinked every turn. And we have Angels. Again, a non-land would be nice. Wedding Announcement's pretty good. I think that's definitely what we're doing this turn. I think we can get in there with the Angels and just blink for the cat token value. Yeah, that's all we're doing this turn, I think. Opponent holding priority here. Could be a Snakeskin Veil or a fight spell. Just you two. Okay, they have to answer the Angels soon, or they lose the game. Drop Wedding Announcement. We could still power up layer for X equals 3 if we needed a block this turn. And here. Blink the Chariot. More blockers. Fateful Absence. That's a beautiful draw here. Okay. They held this priority there for a while. I think they're thinking about an Inscription of Abundance. That has to be on our mind this turn. Adversary. Okay. Sure. We're just looking for lethal. As long as both of our Angels survive, we win. I don't think they're going to have lethal this turn either. And they're all tapped out, so not that scary. None of this matters. Because they don't have enough mana. We can go ahead and pick off the Chariot now, though. Okay. I guess they're looking for mistakes here. And we can even power you up for one. It does not matter. Okay, sure. We can trade off. We can trade off. We can, you know, jump block. Trade off. And should be fine just with the Angels left over. So, do it like that. Lose 3 life, and attack with the Angels back. There we go. Nicely done. Ton of Flood, but Teleportation Circle coming in clutch that game. A little tough, but a lot of things could get us there. That is a great draw. Start here. Professor on 2. Can get Environmental Sciences if needed. That's also a good draw. Okay. Off to the races. Professor comes down. Yeah, let's definitely just get Sciences here. Gotta hit land at this point. Okay, no effects by the opponent. Trespasser. Alright, fine. Okay, well, we probably just need to play Science to hit land this turn. So, let's do it. Yeah, second green, I guess, will be good for Ren and 7 eventually. Alright, no attacks. Fourth land by the opponent. No blocks here. Up against a little bit of a mid-rangey guy so far. Trespasser. Down to 19. Flip the Night Side. Skyclave App is okay. 4 mana open. Not sure what they want to do with 4 mana. We could take damage for a little longer. Wedding Announcement could be nice. Let's do it this way. I'm not really sure what they're holding open here. I guess removal, right? Infernal Grasp. We're not blocking, so we'll get in there. Okay, full price mauling, that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely something funky going on that turn. Invoke Despair. Well, that hurts quite a bit. We'll probably Skyclave App drop off one of our 2 Ren and 7s this turn. Potentially, we'll see what happens. The Innkeeper could also be too slow at this point. Down to 12. Land would be good, though. Okay, we'll hit land. So we could go Innkeeper plus Skyclave App this turn. I think that's reasonable. Maybe drop off one of our Fateful Absences. We could just Fateful Absence instead. We don't need the treasure yet. Yeah, let's do it that way. Do you think they play Deadly Dispute? Potentially not. I think it's okay to drop this now. Double Ren and 7 seals away the game. Let's drop off you, I think. Keep our cheaper removal, keep our Chariot, and then back up Ren. All we need is one more land to play both Rens. Fable, okay. Well, we get a Chariot down this turn, gain some life. This will be a little bit interesting. Another Mauling, okay. More land is fantastic here. Continue to play you out on green, I think. We'll drop the Chariot this turn. Try to get our first free copy off next turn. Okay, take the draw now. Yeah, we could pick off this thing right now. We still don't know if they played Dead the Dispute. We haven't seen any cheap stuff, so potentially not. So I think we'll wait here. If they want to attack, I'll trade with one of the cat tokens. I think I'm fine with that. Not sure what their top end is yet. Let's see. They want the treasure. They do. Interesting. Let's trade with a cat. Okay. Cat goes down. What else do they have? Alright. That's a pretty slow turn for them. Sure. Take another white at this point. Sure. Bankbuster. Alright, pretty slow. Alright, we're about to turn the corner fairly hard on them. 3 mana open. We can still see some removal here. They take the draw now. Interesting. Still 2 mana open off the treasure. They could Infernal Grasp the Chariot. But we'll see how it goes here. Here comes Ren. Alright. Get a little bit of life. That's going to be nice. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, here comes the crew. Copy you. Definitely could see a Meathook Massacre this turn. What's in the graveyard here? What is that? Yeah, nothing special yet. Okay, and here. Let's see what happens. If we see a sweeper, it's really not the end of the world. Okay, opponent does nothing with that last 2 mana. Transform the Fable. Gotta watch out for that. Very well could be a Fateful Absence target this turn. Meathook for 6. Not super surprising. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Alright, well, we'll start with a plus. Start here. Yep, we can move a counter. Drawing is good. In terms of copying, I guess we could take another token here. Treasure's okay too. It drops to 14. Nice. Still have one more Ren on the way. Feeling pretty good at this point. Trespasser. Alright. Not doing a whole lot just yet. Is that worth a Skyclave app? Not necessarily. Harvester. Okay. That could be an app target this turn. Are we plussing? Treefolk could be nice. We don't have to. Plussing is also pretty good. Let's keep our Ren around. We're not in a rush just yet. Okay, some more land here. Start like this. Let's go ahead and Skyclave app the Harvester. Power up the Chariot now, I think. Okay, looks like they might have some removal here. We'll find out shortly. Infernal Grasp on you. Okay, nothing we can do about that. Probably don't remove this counter, right? That's our last shield counter. I don't think we need the draw necessarily. When it drops to 9, we have quite the board presence for them to deal with. Let's see if we can just go Wedding Announcement, hold Fateful Absence. Have a land drop off if we want to target the Trespasser. It's nice we have the blocker too as a backup. Another land. We'll see if they have another Massacre. That gets them a little more in this game. Sure. 6 mana open. That's not enough to Massacre the whole board. Invoke Despair. Sure, no problem. Sacrifice a creature, will drop off one of you guys. And Enchantment and a Planeswalker. It does a lot, but it does not deal with the board presence issue the opponent is facing right now. And they want to kill Skyclave app as well. Alright, they're probably not going to attack you, right? But we'll go ahead and take you out. Yep. Drop off Forest. Looking for lethal this turn with the Cave. 12 damage on the table. But it only has 1 mana open, so I think we just go for it here. See if they have... Yeah, that's it. Alright. Nice game. Very strong value throughout. A little funky, but definitely keep Bolt. We could go Innkeeper right into turn 3 Legion Angel, for example. Red. Okay. Come in tapped. Second land. Do nothing. Okay. Could be Reanimator. Okay, it would be nice to get an untap this turn. How good is turn 3 Legion Angel? It's pretty good given our hand. Otherwise, we have a very slow next turn. So I think let's actually go for it here. Drop the Innkeeper. Cave will have to come in, tap a different turn, and we'll bolt in Amir's Call to get that turn 3 Angel going. Play with Fire. Okay, could actually be Boros aggro then. That's fine. The nice thing about the Innkeeper versus the Gallic Readers is that you do get value no matter what. Even if it's removed by Boros, you still get that treasure. Can still hit that turn 3 ramp. Cav comes in. Yep. We're going to have a great turn 3 against them. Unfortunately, we do have to bolt in this, but I do think it's worth it. Another option is just drop Wedding Announcement this turn and not bolt in Legion Angel. I think I'll Raiju this turn. How bad is it if we don't have Legion Angel? Wedding Announcement might actually be a little slow. So let's do it like this. Yeah, it's going to hurt if they go Brutal Cathar or Raiju. Raiju is preferable because at least we can trade. Brutal Cathar here will hurt. But we're going to have our next couple turns set up. Ideally hit some more land here. War Chief can stabilize as well. Another Cav. Alright, that's fine. Trading is good. Okay, would love to hit another land right now. We do. Very nice. Legion Angel again. That is fantastic for us. Opponent down to 3 cards. See if they can Royal her up, shove through more damage. War Chief could be very valuable this game. Play with Fire to the face. They're going to scry. 1 to the top. Okay. Raiju or Royal Eruption here. 5th land. That's not the card they put to the top. Raiju. Okay. Well, let's see where they put the counter. They put it there. I do think we have to trade with this now. Don't think we really have an option. Okay. Bosiju. Well, that actually lets us play the War Chief, which is quite good. So I think that's where we're at right now. I think we're getting life. Better than Brutal Cathar in this instance. Or sorry, than Ren and 7 because of Brutal Cathar. Up to 7. Trade off. Get a 4/4 Rhino. That's why it's in the deck for this matchup. Nice. And we turn the corner here. Well done, lads. Ren at 7. I think that's quite reasonable here. Could also go Forest and Professor. Let's get this first Ren down. Get a tap land down. Hold back. Okay. We've officially turned the corner at 7 life. Brutal Cathar, they take the token. Okay. Still can't take out Ren just... Oh, it comes in on the night side, actually. So we have a little bit of time to deal with that. And they might have Royal here. Yeah, okay. But we got the Rhino. It's going to feel good. Very nice. And they flip. Okay. Take the token. Fine. Companion. I do think we're going to get out of this game. Land is good. Alright, got 7 lands here. I think we just gump the ground. We're going to be fine. So let's do this. Play Professor. But announcement's okay. Professor gets Mascot next turn, though, which really is tough for them. So we'll do it like this. Should be fine. No attacks. Okay. As long as we get to next turn at 7 life. They're going to start hitting lands eventually, too. Luminous Aspirant. That's actually a little bit annoying. We've got some removal in the deck. We're going to need to hit it at some point. Interesting. Trade both. That's pretty weird. Scoop. Okay. Alright. Nicely done. War Chief coming in clutch that game. A little slow, but at least we're on the play. Start here. Probably Wedding Announcement on 3. See what the opponent's up to this game. Jund so far. Yeah, we can play you out. Tapped now. Green. Underdog. Okay. Portable Hole's pretty freaking nice right there. Better than Wedding Announcement? How much pressure are they going to put on us this game? No, next turn we can Spellbinder plus something else. We'll drop you on green right now. I think that's... We'll put you on white because we got Besiege coming. So we'll drop Wedding Announcement this turn. And then next turn, Portable Hole Spellbinder. We'll see what 3-drop. They could go right into the Planeswalker here. Attack. No blocks. Yeah. Okay, Fable. Not quite as scary. Well, we're sticking to our plan here. Besiege can be used on the enchantment at some point. Do we want to take the Underdog or the Treasure Generator, though? It's kind of the question. We can exile... We can also just hold Wandering Emperor this turn. Exile the Underdog for good. It's not that bad, actually. I think that's a little better. It's quite tough to say. What do they want to do on turn 4? If they're going to exile the Underdog, let's just take the Treasure guy now. That could matter. So, let's do it like this. And we'll let him smack us around for another turn here. Let's take a look at that hand. Riveteer's Charm. Creature or Planeswalker with highest mana. Rebirth. Not worried about that right now. Chariot's pretty bad. Massacre's bad eventually. We don't have an answer. I guess we have the Besiege, but Chariot's very annoying to get through. So I'm tempted to take you instead. Yeah, I don't like playing against Chariot. Clogs up the battlefield, makes things much harder. No attacks you. That's fine. Okay. Alright, they drop off the Charm. Opponent plays a tap land. A little slow for them. Okay. Well, we can still attack here and flash in the Emperor. So I'm down for that, I suppose. Get a little draw off as well. I guess we lose the Emperor to the Den. Now, let's play the Emperor on the way back. And we can let it transform. Are we holding Besiege? We probably have to. Yeah, so we'll do it like this. Draw a card. Okay. So this turn we want to Emperor the Underdog. And then next turn, Besiege the Reflection, probably. Chariot. Another Chariot. Well, that's pretty annoying. Alright, well, I get this off this time. And the question is, who's worse? Chariot or Kiki-Jiki? Kiki-Jiki might be worse. They scoop on that? Oh, they totally had a good board state. That's a little absurd. Alright, well, that's it. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. This is what's going on. We're running some classic Selesnya token shenanigans. We do have one copy of Teleportation Circle in here. We'll get to that in a minute, but let's go through the drops one at a time real quick. In the one drop slot, we just have one copy of Portable Hole. You could probably add in a second copy somewhere if you can figure out what to cut, because it is such a good curve filler and does help you have something to do on one that can address more aggressive decks or even take your opponent's treasure token, but at least one is fine, maybe two. No Jespera Sentinel. This card is fine. It does give you something else to do on one or fill in your curve, but it's a pretty bad dead draw, and I think there are lots of better things to fill the slot. 2-drop slot, we are running 4 copies of Fateful Absence. You absolutely need removal in some form in the deck. Not everything has to be blinkable, so run this bad boy. 3 Professors and 1 Spirited Companion. I think Professor's a little bit better in general, as you have lots of valuable things to fetch from the sideboard, including Environmental Sciences, but 1 Spirited Companion can be nice as a potential draw blink target with Teleportation Circle. 2-2 split between Gala Greeters and Innkeeper. Gala Greeters a little better in longer, slower games, as you get that treasure generation every single turn. Innkeeper is much better against aggressive decks, where you get the life gain, and also you get that treasure token, so even if they kill it, you guarantee you can drop your 4-drop on turn 3. In general, as shiny as Gala Greeters is, and as much as when you watch it pop off, you feel like it's a better card, if I had to only pick one ever, it would be the Innkeeper, because guaranteeing your turn 4 play on turn 3 is extremely strong. 3-drop slot, 4 copies of Skyclave app. Excellent removal. Can also be blinked with Teleportation Circle. Give your opponent back a useless spirit that has no abilities. Quite valuable. 4 Wedding Announcement. Fits naturally in the deck. Create some blockers and potentially draw cards and then pump up all your stuff later. Feels good. Just 1 copy of Spellbinder. There are some other 3-drops that other people play, and I don't think they're very good in general. Inspiring Overseer at 3 mana 2/1. It doesn't trade with the Cav, so this one just didn't make the cut. Briar's Tracker actually could make the deck, but I don't know. I think the other ones are pretty good. Like, you can blink it to get clue tokens, but then you have to pay more mana to draw, so why not just blink Spirited Companion instead? It's nice in that it's a 4/3, so you can crew the Chariot, but I think the rest of these guys are a little bit more solid in the deck. Also no Topiary Stomper. I just refuse to run this as long as Boros is a thing. 3 mana, play a card that doesn't block, get a land is really slow against Boros. So this guy's not going to make any decks for me anytime soon until we get a less aggressive meta in general. Circuit Mender, 3 mana, 2/3, gain 2 life. Doesn't trade with the Cav. Does survive play with fire, so that's okay, but it has to leave the battlefield to draw a card, and your opponent can play around that with Brutal Cathar or control, just completely ignore this thing, so other 3 drops are better here. 4-drop slot, of course, 1 teleportation circle. You could run more, but like, it's a terrible top deck when you already have 1, and it's a terrible top deck if you have nothing on the battlefield because your opponent's removed it. So when it pops off, it looks amazing, but you don't run 4 of these. I don't think you want to be there. 1 Legion Angel, incredible value. 3 copies of Chariot. I want to run 4, but I had to cut something. This card is absurdly strong, as you know by this point, and I just had to fit 1 Wandering Emperor in there. It's nice that it does add an extra piece of removal, in addition to Fateful Absence, and just a very strong card in general. 1 War Chief can stabilize a little bit better as opposed to Ren against Boros sometimes, right? At least you get that 3 life guaranteed. Even if they Cathar it, you got the 3 life, whereas if you play Ren in 7, create the token, they Cathar the token, then you got nothing out of it, which feels bad. On top, just 1 Titan and just 1 Sanctuary Warden. We do have 3 copies of Miria's Call in the mana base, which serves as a win con. And also, off the Professor of Symbology, you can fetch Mascot Exhibition as a win con as well. So, oh yeah, man, what else? Yasharn. It's a really tight deck to fit all the things you want to fit in, but like, why would you play Yasharn over Chariot or over Legion Angel? And we're forcing Teleportation Circle in the deck, and it's actually kind of good. Maybe you could put it over Wandering Emperor, but like, why would you play a 4 mana 4/4 over Chariot, which is like a 4 mana 4/4 plus more? The ramp is okay, but I don't think you need it. And the only reason I would play this is, players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents, cast spells, or activate abilities. This is good against Deadly Dispute. That's kind of it, though. But in a tight deck, this guy gets cut. Didn't run Doomscar. It's kind of awkward with all the creatures, although it could make the deck. No Elsewith or Splendid. I just have never been impressed with this card. And no Mysterious Limousine. It's a really expensive removal spell. Just run the cheaper stuff instead. All right, that's the deck. As always, if you enjoyed today's gameplay, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and let me know what deck I should play next. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.